Well, I'm not so sure that I decided to write the book so much as the book decided to be written. I'd been asked for many years about writing a book and everything, and actually started several times to write a book, but apparently it just I hadn't at that point lived the entire life I was supposed to live before writing this book, and now I feel like I have, and it was just the right time. The experience of writing a book, of course, was emotional because of my upbringing and everything, and you know, we had a good family, but a family that didn't really say the "I love you" and stuff, and so therefore I never really trusted the what I call in the book the L word, the love word. And so, I would have days, I would write things that would make me smile, and other things days I would write things that would just, bring a tear to my eye. My life will appear to be really risky and everything. I took a lot of chances and lived a very wild life, and had actually had thoughts that I wouldn't live past the age of 30. Um, and that by hiding all the things that I had buried for years inside of me, and not letting them out, how harmful they were to myself, and and the freedom that I found when I finally became able to just release all that and let it go, because it will eat you from the inside out. It will make you very unhealthy, which I was for a long time, until I learned that a positive attitude and everything can actually heal your body, as it's done mine. A lot of my health has changed in many ways just because of the freedom, and the positive attitude, and the chance to say, this is me, this is who I am, and walk out into public and hold my head up and everything. And so my advice would be, let it go. Even though transgender people are looked upon as being different, everybody's different in one way or the other. We all have our differences. It's just some may stand out a little bit more than others. And I hope that anybody that reads the book that isn't transgendered or doesn't understand the issue of being transgendered will come to understand that it's not easy on any of us. And for us, we don't understand it any more than your average person on the street, and a lot of times we have to try to form some kind of acceptance of ourselves and some kind of understanding of ourselves, just like anybody on the street would have to do. Well, I hope it'll inspire other people to be a little more open-minded and realize that everybody deserves to be loved no matter what. I mean, it just there's just no point in having hatred and having any kind of prejudice and stuff like that. That's a thing of the past. That's old world stuff. I mean, we're in a new age and everything, and being transgendered and cross-dressing stuff has been around for ages. It's not a new concept, and it's not a choice. Who would, in their right mind, wake up one morning and say, hey, it's a good morning to screw up my life. I'm going to come out and tell everybody I'm transgendered. I mean, you just don't do it. It's not a choice, and I hope people will learn that being gay and transgender and such is not a choice, but it's just merely the way you're born. It's just I can't help being who I am any more than you can help being who you are. And I hope that the book will show other transgendered individuals that, we all have our fears, and that you know, we can have a life. And that just coming out's not always the most difficult thing in the world. Now, I can't sit here and tell each transgender individual or individual with a difference how to make that change, how to come out, because each one of our experiences are going to be different. For me, it was I got lucky. I was lucky when it was a very simple process. My family accepted me. My friends, to a point, accepted me. They didn't understand me, but I didn't expect them to. And you can't expect people to understand you. You can only hope that they will accept you. Well, if one of my readers would like to contact me, I'd love for them to do that, because over the years I've helped many of people. I haven't been shy about my issues. I've shared my story with many individuals that some were kind of shocked, but none of them walked away from me. Matter of fact, if anything, I had a lot of support from these individuals. It's not as scary today as it used to be, and I think it gets better. Once I get to have facial feminization and breast implants and a few other uh, things done to my body to look more feminine and everything, I would like to write a book about where Hung in the Middle stops, and bring everybody up to date as to what it's like after my surgery and actually going out into the world feeling the way I really truly feel like I should have been born.